Me up at 3 AM after I finished a good TV series and now I'm just googling the cast. How dark theme uses will characterize the light theme, my eyes. Me if I was Alice, we are all mad here, at me. Me, pause my heart and soul in a text, them, K. Me, I can't wait for my day off, me on my day off. If you sleep till afternoon, it means you are saving breakfast money. I was like damn she's oiled up, until I saw it. I don't get much sleep but I do get a few hours of anxiety in. Long hair, metaphorically, literally. Cease, plummet, rotate, rotate until you are extinguished. How frequently will we do this? Almost certainly never, but you will recall this until the day you perish. She was close to giving up, but she couldn't have seen what would happen next. Nothing because she ain't doing she. Gandalf, if only there was someone who could help the dwarves take back their kingdom, the humble Bilbo Baggins. Why was it so hard to peel off the protective film on my new monitor? When bro chants crash while you're gaming so you do the same when he's driving. 40-year-old Karens when they say konnichiwa in an Italian restaurant, Spanish. How to build a bioweapon, ChatGPT. How to accidentally build a bioweapon, ChatGPT. Me, my grandma is the sweetest person I know. My grandma the moment she sees an couple. I'm humble enough to know I'm replaceable at work, but I'm confident enough to know that it would take 3 people. Well-defined career, joining some random job because it looks interesting. How it feels when you did something so bad you can't even tell your friends. The male brain, thou shalt love big breasts, still the male brain, thou shalt love small breasts. Rat poison now, rat poison in the 1940s. Elon just showed me his little Tesla, looks like his share price isn't the only thing that's drooping. Reasons he's not texting you. Reason number 1, it's a rotary phone. You know what's not cool, Bobby? Making fun of people for trying even though you're afraid to even try. Me after guessing my own password correctly. Whenever I see someone trying to parallel park I avert my eyes and continue walking, giving them the privacy they need because I'm a decent human being. Sir, a second strain of blue flu has just hit US chickens. Receives wrong copper, angrily chisels node for 6 hours. Complaint about delivery of the wrong grade of copper, about 1750 BC, Old Babylonian period. How wine alcoholics look at other alcoholics. I'm for remote work, but Peter the employees will be more comfortable. I already support remote work, you don't have to sell it to me. Are you a naughty boy? Yes. I effing thought so. I get shy as F when my man stares at me for too long because what if he's realizing I'm actually a little ugly? Me with the time machine going to younger me because it did in fact not get better. This fool thought that just because he was driving some fancy expensive vehicle he could go as fast as he wanted and weave in between cars, so I got in front of him and slowed down to 10 miles per hour below the speed limit. LMAO, effing ambulances I swear. Thanks for spending time with me today. Can you just fill out this questionnaire? Did I act okay? Was I cool? Was I fun? Did you have fun? Did I do anything wrong? Normal people. Oh my god, I just dreamed that my boyfriend cheated on me. The ungodly militaristic horrors I experience after going to bed each night. When the pizza you have been staring at for 15 minutes straight finally comes out of the oven. I just saw a baby wearing a shirt that said class of 2040. My friends when I update my profile picture. I post more memes than selfies because I rather see y'all smiling than falling in love. When you get your girl and now you have to pay child support. It cost $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Writers of the Jurassic franchise making sure that every movie has that one MF who lies an unfortunate and lame Seth. Retainers as a kid. Retainers as a lawyer. Why the F do we have a hair? It's to prevent chafing. OC for real. The dad next door to our apartment in Brooklyn just took his small kids outside to let them scream as loud as they want for a few minutes before taking them back inside. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There is no harmony in the universe. The only constant is suffering. Minutes later, OMG a duck. All the books I have bought but haven't read yet welcoming the book I just bought to the pile. How dentists look at you when you tell them that you are using a regular toothpaste instead of their elixir that tastes like can only be bought somewhere in Bangladesh. Those potatoes you forgot in the cupboard for a month. How it feels to buy literally anything that costs more than $5. Debt slave. Me, my team is like my family. Me, no support at all. The doorknob, my pocket. Me, already in a terrible mood. Changing the word no to hell yeah on my parents' phones. Hey guys, can I throw a party tomorrow night? Dad, don't you need friends to throw a party? Hell yeah. The only thing faster than the speed of light is the effing weekend. 9-year-old me thinking the game would load faster if I acted like I didn't care. It's a goat mile odd in a flatbed Ford slowing down to take a look at me. They're called French fries. Belgium. I asked my parents for a ring and they got me 4. I tell my parents a joke and they turn it into a lecture. Poor couch is terrified. I either blow $800 in 3 days or stretch $2 for 4 weeks, there's no in between. Bro what? Login code. Here is your login approval code. Hawk2R. What the F just happened? Be me, Indian male in university, walk past a group of 3 hot blonde girls. I hear one of them say you curry you stink. All 3 of them start laughing. Recognize one of them in my literature class. Find her Instagram, it says BLM LGBTQ+ activist etc. Why are women like this? When your workplace is in chaos but your shift ended 6 seconds ago. Hopefully it will be fully charged by tomorrow. Me, almost falling asleep, the roach waiting to crawl on my face. Money aside, what do you need right now? The money you just put aside. How dare the academically challenging degree be challenging me academically? I do not appreciate this. I find it unreasonable. Unfair that the older I get the clearer photo quality gets. How people think you are when you're arguing with them online. How you actually are. I love bunnies. Me too. What happened? Cheating. Bloodshot. Don't let a good day distract you from the failure you have become. If TikTok videos are shortening attention spans, wouldn't it make it easier to spread misinformation? He was asking too many questions. Me at the job I begged God for. Realizing I forgot to bring a towel while in the shower. Breaking Bad, Ben 10. Me during the week. I think I'll play this game at the weekend. Maybe watch that show too. Me at the weekend. 3 hours later. 5 hours later. Me asking for help at college. College teachers. You must be the worst cuisine I have ever heard of. But you have heard of me. I believe that AI can be used as a tool for creating high quality products. What did he say? I don't know, something about being an idiot. US. I can excuse lead in the water but I draw the line at Kinder Eggs. Rest of the world. Once I ate an almond joy and broke out in hives, so I was like, maybe I'm allergic to almonds, and my dad said, or maybe you're allergic to joy, and he was right. Every morning I wake up and put on my little human mask. Me looking intently at the menu. I'm getting chicken tenders again. Me too bag, me too. Heavy and awkward. You'll just hate female driven stories or games. F***ing her with a mood ring on to find out if she's mad at me. When my brain goes on a little adventure instead of attending the conversation I'm having. I work at an airport, and when someone is getting too drunk at the bars, we take them into the maintenance room and lock them in the cube to sober up. Me in my room in the dark at 3 AM trying to figure out whether that's my jacket or a headless man standing very still. Who remembers walking around the grocery store with their mom just pulling coupons for no reason? Do you remember 2020? The food looks really good but I can't feel any taste. When corporate America fires you from your job of filling Excel sheets so you join the cartel, they also need you to be filling Excel sheets.
Spare change, ma'am.